to each other in game. You have no idea who I am. We should play duos, otherwise you're a jerk. That's not the way to do it. Building groups based around people that are similarly sized is a big yes in my book. That should be like a thing that happens very much, because then what you do is you expose your channel to opportunities to grow from other people's viewership. Because like if I were averaging like 100 viewers and somebody else was averaging 100 viewers, I would gladly say, hey, you seem like a good person. Do you want to do some duos? Maybe we can spread some back and forth. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, because why not, right? And as things go on, if you guys click that kind of thing, then what, it's kind of a no-brainer at that point that people would want to, viewers from the other stream that you just played with, when that stream isn't online, they'll jump over to yours, and then you've started doing this back and forth. But like, always be okay with someone looking at you and saying, no, thank you, and don't get offended by it. Never get offended by it, because the last thing you want to do is be that person that's like, hey, I asked to play and you said no, you're a jerk. People will look down on that, and they'll see you in a negative light in a pretty big way.
Where do you think the streaming industry is heading?
Oh man, I have no idea. As is right now, I think the kind of big four, Mixer, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, are going to maintain the level that they're at, maybe continue to grow. It's going to be tough, I think, there are a number of smaller platforms out there, much smaller platforms, they're going to struggle, because these four are kind of established. But what's next is, I don't know. You kind of already have with Mixer and Twitch now. You have extremely low latency, so it's almost as live as you can get. If there's an opportunity for these things to break into mainstream media, like a TV channel, something like that, that might be the next big move, the next the next change for streaming. But I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know if that's in the next year, in the next 5 years, or maybe it just won't ever happen. But I think that's maybe the next like platform change.
Where do you think the industry is taking you?
I have no idea. I've been given a couple opportunities to shoutcast some Fortnite events, and I've had a ton of fun doing that. So I would be it'd be fantastic to be able to continue to pursue that. But none of that is a guarantee. That's the thing about streaming, man, is that it's my career was built on luck. I've gotten to where I am because I got really stupidly lucky. I've been lucky enough to be able to use that to raise a bunch of money for charity, which is the best thing that I've ever done. And hopefully I can continue to do that, because helping people is like the number one thing at the top of my, the end of the day. That's what I want to have happen on my channel, no matter what. But there's never